Welcome back to another exciting video. You're with the mountain man that's stuck in the desert. Look at that. It's like the best texture in the world right there. No kidding. I have to tell everybody this story. When I met Rita, she said, "Honey, should I get a job?" I said, "No, I'll buy you a job." And she's like, "Huh?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to buy you a job. Don't worry about going and getting a job. You will make less money for somebody else than working at us as a team." Because I knew I'd found what I was looking for. And we've been inseparable, literally, folks. I'm not kidding you. I bet you I've been away from her 5-6 days since we met, and it's been like going on 9 years now. We are together at every moment. We work together. We do everything together. I told her, what I do. I said, we're going to buy a house. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And she comes walking in, and she had a toolkit, a little toolkit she got, toolkit that was in this case, this little tiny thing. And she says, "Yeah, I came down here. I knew I was going to buy a house, or I was, God had told her she was going to do something here." And so she came and she showed me her hammer. That's her Look at this hammer. She's going to build a house with this hammer. And she had other tools there, but that was her hammer, and she showed me her hammer. "I got a hammer." She's such a sweetheart. Look at her now. Yeah, and so I have to finish the story real quick. We bought this mobile home and the other mobile home, and they were roll-offs, guys. A lot of people would have said the same thing she said when we walked into that first mobile home together. She's looking at it, she said, "We're throwing this away, right?" And I said, "Remember when I told you I was going to buy you a job? Well, I just bought you a job." True story. And so we are still working on this stupid, dumb idea. Some people get some dumb ideas. But the truth of it is, that's what we do, and that's why we can work for ourselves. See unit here, and I ran the electric cord. I ran a dedicated line. So from our breaker to this, and so it's on its own circuit, so it won't pop, or it won't pop anything else. And so we got our paint here, and we've got another sheet of drywall. We got 5 or 6 of the muds. Got a couple more cement things. I had to buy another tile cutter because I left mine in Mexico. We got 2 pieces of OSB board for the subfloor, for the flooring. You can see we replaced a lot of the flooring here. Also in that room that we're working, we got to buy drywall in here. Look at all this. I'm putting lights in. Just a lot of work. That's it. That's a lot of work. So now this has its own kitchen though. The kitchen is in boxes, brand new. It's going to fit in here. We got the granite outside. It's kind of hard to see it sitting out there. That's coming in here. So in the old truck here, it's kind of hard to see, but it's setting back in there. It's full of the cement boards. And then here is the trailer. You see that trailer? That's all the ceramic tile setting in there. We've got most of all the material. Siding, go around the home. Got extra 2x6s so I can fix these subfloors. And of course the wood for the subfloors, doors. We got doors, windows, just everything. It's here. So mainly what I gotta buy for this home to be finished is drywall. Maybe $500 worth of drywall, and then an AC unit, a heat pump. We do all of this. You're looking at the crew. Me, and here is the other crew member, right there. That's it. Well, we are texturing and working away here. I'm on the 3rd row, almost done. Each row is 1 box. So this is 3 boxes. It's the only way to get it done. Just do it. I didn't want to do it. Mix the mud up when it's on the plate. That's how I do it. Mix it up on the plate. Just like that. And you put these in. The spacers here. It's like a puzzle. I'm building a puzzle. And I take this. Just gotta make that there like that. And then I take that one. That's how I do it. It's like I'm moving that away. Yeah, row 3. I like this tile. I've used it before in the first home I sold. And then on this wall, we're gonna have an eggshell white. And then we're gonna have glass doors here. We've already got the doors. We're just working away. I like what she's done so far. I don't even need to knock it down. Looks good, what she's doing now. Looks a lot better, what she's doing. And then, of course, look at this grime. Whoops. The grime here. So we're going to clean all this up and make it brand new. Look, shower's cleaned up. Look at that. Wow. That took her like 3.5 hours, 4 hours. No kidding, to do this. I think these two leak. So I'm going to have to pull those out and replace them. This bathtub, you can't tell now because we got stuff piled in there. But the bathtub looked the same. That's just a little bit of dirt on top. But this bathtub is very clean. A decent sized bathroom in here. It's an old mobile home. It really is. She's rough. But this is what we call home. We're running some electric cords in here. We're going to put a light right here. And we're putting a light or a fan right here probably. And then there's another one here. So I like lots of lighting. So while we have this problem here, of course we're running new cords to get extra lighting. So we got to put some double switches here. So these will get changed. And we got a receptacle. It's practically on the floor. I'll bring these up. Any of these receptacles that are low like this, I'll bring them up. I just don't like real low. Like you got to crawl on the floor to get to them. This is what happens when you sign up for a renovation. This is like the 4th or 5th one I've done over the years. Really more than that because I've had some rentals and it seemed like for a while there, like once a year, I was completely renovating the rentals because they'd be very rough on them. That's the bad thing about rentals. So I've gotten better at picking renters, knock on wood. I'll show you what else I was going to talk about. I bought this in Sholo at the Goodwill store. And I drove back to get it because it was bugging me. I was like, I don't think I need that. I can just use my hands. And I realized that we're getting too old to be doing this stuff. So I went back and bought it to try to make our lives easier. But brand new in a box, never opened. And I think we got it for like 40 bucks. So evidently you see this piece here, it's like a bag. And I believe it connects to this or down in here somewhere, if I remember right. And so you can sand it and everything, and then it puts it in a bag. So that's it. How much is this? G-Life electric sander. Brand new, never opened. Look at it, sealed from Amazon. I was looking at them, I think they're like 200, 300 bucks. Okay, so I want you to know it says 79 bucks, but I got 30% off. Which is a senior citizen discount. Hey, I'll take it. I'm a senior citizen. Give me that discount. Yep, that's me. Y'all think this is going to be worth what I paid for it, or am I just doing joking stuff? Now I want to tell you why I bought this. Several reasons. You see these giant pads here? I'm not kidding you. That right there is worth almost what I paid for the whole thing in sandpaper. That's how expensive sandpaper is, folks. This is like $20-$30 worth of sandpaper at freaking Home Depot. I'm not exaggerating. It's ridiculous. Hook it up to vacuum it, so you're not breathing all the dust in. So I like that. Looks. All I can tell you, I think it's going to be interesting. So I think. Oh, gloves. You got gloves that come with it. Goggles. Yeah, and there's the bag. You see the bag? So, you think I'm going to get $40 worth of use out of that? I think I might. Stay tuned. I'll show you me. I'll show you a greenhorn. Trying to figure out how to plug it in. Yeah. I'm starting to like it. Oh, I'm wore out. I've got almost all the tile done. A good portion of it anyhow. And of course, Rita's finished texturing here. She's still got to texture the closet as well. She's got 2 pieces back here. That was a difficult cut. I didn't break it though. That new tile saw I have is pretty good. The best one I've ever had. We're getting there. New electric box for this house. New drywall, new windows, new siding. Pretty much everything new. It's a 1978 mobile home. It's called economic obsolescence if you just dump money into a project where it's a diminishing return, meaning you don't get the return to the ratio of what you're putting into. So what it means is you can just throw money in something and not get extra money out of it. And so that's kind of where we're at this point when we finish everything. It's the maximum return you can get into it. If you put a gold toilet in there, you're not going to get more money. Cut my hair, shaved, and showered. I haven't seen this guy for a while. Now all I need's a real job. Kind of looks like a flying saucer. I'm almost afraid to touch the thing. Please. Alright, that comes out first. I'm getting brave, man. About ready to use it. Is that for? Where do I hook it to? What the heck is this for? For a back brace so you don't hurt yourself? I don't get this. I don't understand why I'm supposed to wear this. Somebody explain that to me? I mean, I could see if it was like a hook and you use that. What the heck? Alright, this is gonna be it. I don't know what buttons. I don't know how to turn it on. Oh, here it is. Okay. I gotta turn it on. 4. Oh. I bought that for 40 bucks at a Goodwill store, brand new, never opened. Feel good, yeah, Just like I knew I would with my jumpsuit on. I still don't know what this is for, you know, but I look cool, right? I look cool. Just give me a thumbs up, yeah. I'm a bad mofo. I'm telling you, man. This is... Tell me what you guys think. I gotta get a mask on and I'm gonna keep on doing the rest of this. I know I'm gonna have to take off this really cool vest, but I just don't see the benefit of it when you got a real big fat stomach like mine. You know, but you hold it in with that vest and you look like you're... You hit it, you're not trying to sand it off the wall, you're just knocking it down is what it's called. And you see the difference here, how smooth that looks? And that's it. That'll be a very beautiful pattern. Once it's painted, it'll look really nice. It's just a real light, pleasant pattern. And that's the best pattern. Keep going here. Pretty good. Wow. See you next fall. Thank you for watching.